This is the guided instruction for page 249. It says variables in algebraic sums and differences. Sums means we're adding. Differences mean we are subtracting. Variables are the letters that we use in place of being able to be any number, so we can change it. It doesn't always have to be the same number. So on here, the definition says a variable is a symbol that represents an unknown number. In our picture below, the unknown number is used as the letter N. So they use the letter N for the variable. It could be an A or a B because we've worked with those before. A variable may be used with a plus or a minus sign to show addition or subtraction, sums and differences. Santos saves his pennies in a can he keeps in his dresser. How many pennies are in the can? So that's the question. The number of pennies is unknown, so that's our N. The letter N can be used to stand for the unknown number because you can't see inside the can, so they put the letter N there, so it's a mystery. The number N is called the variable, okay, because it could be varying. Some days he puts money in, sometimes he takes money out, so that number is changed. If Santo puts 4 pennies in the can, how many pennies would be in the can? So we would write this as N plus 4, because he's adding 4. So that's what the equation would look like, N plus 4. If Santo takes 5 pennies from the can, how many pennies would be in there? We don't know how many he started with. All we need to know is that N minus 5. We're not solving for any particular number. We're just making an equation. So for number 1 through 6, it wants you to tell me, are you adding in pennies? Are you adding in pennies, or are you taking out pennies? So please be very careful with the signs. If you're taking out pennies, you're going to have a minus sign. Please start all of these with N. We'll start the first one, N first, N plus 2. Okay, this one will be N plus 5, N minus 3. So you can finish those. Fill them in. If you need to pause the video, you can pause it. If you want to watch the video and complete all your work and then go back, you can do that. On the 7 through 20, write an expression with N for each phrase. You have to write it as the sentence says it. Sometimes N comes first, sometimes N comes after. So we'll work on these together. So this one's saying a number plus 4. Let's use N like it says. So a number plus 4. So N plus 4. So we have to figure out what all of these words mean. Decreased is subtract. A number decreased by 2. A number decreased by 2. 20 plus a number. Let's write it just as we see it. 20 plus a number. Sometimes it's easy to flip it around, but we want to stay focused on the way that they word it and writing it in order. Number 13, 5 more than a number. So 5 more than a number plus 5. Wouldn't necessarily want to put 5 in the front. 6 decreased by a number. So we have 6 decreased by a number. Number 17, a number minus 8. Minus 8 is subtraction. So a number minus 8. If you have to go back and read your words, you can always add in the plus and the minus for the cue words. 10 minus a number. So 10 minus a number. A number less 6. That's subtraction. A number less 6. A number increased by 7. A number increased would be adding by 7. A number minus 10. 4 less than a number. So here's my number, and it's 4 less. The sum is when you add 2 numbers, the sum of 9 and a number. We don't really need the sum, but sum means that we're adding. Difference between a number and 5. Difference is talking about subtraction. So difference between a number and 5. Sum is adding again, so sum of 6 and a number. Okay, and then we will finish our page like that. Please make sure you fill all of them in. Take your time. If you need to rewatch the video, you can rewatch it.